Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess today, and I have a very interesting duo with me. Flanked on my left and right, we have someone from the high school, and this is Vern. You're a teacher at the high school?
Right, I'm the School to Work coordinator. I've been in that position for the last 3 years.
School to Work. And one of the students.
Hi, I'm Johanna Grimsley, and I've been interning with Sandy Leah and Wendy Gordon, learning about different jobs.
So we're going to learn about School to Work, and we're going to start with Vern. He's going to tell us a little bit about the program, because Emmanuel has been a resource for the program for a number of years, and maybe you could just tell us a little bit about it all.
Sure. School to Work started 16 years ago with John Flatt at the high school, and the primary purpose of the program is to provide students with an opportunity to explore different careers.
Nice.
So that they can make better decisions when they leave high school, whether they're transitioning right to the workforce or whether they're going to post-secondary education like Johanna plans to do. And Emmanuel has been a great partner for a long time in a lot of different ways. Many of our students have interned here over the years, and things, Johanna, for example, has interned with Wendy Gordon as a dietitian, and now with Sandy Leah in marketing. Emmanuel's also had students intern in the computer field, helping with their computer technician type of things, with physical and occupational therapists, learning about those jobs. And actually we had somebody also work with the maintenance crew here to learn about, hands-on types of things. So a variety of different things, and probably the biggest project that we do with Emmanuel that's benefited the most kids at the high school is the CNA classes that Emmanuel allows their certified instructors to teach 2 quarters of the year for our kids.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's really good.
That's been a great program. We have up to 10 kids take it 2 quarters of the year, so we typically run about 15 to 20 kids through that program during the course of the year here at Emmanuel. Bobby Joe Coons is the instructor now. John Flatt, who was in the position previous to me, I think said that he started that with Marnie Ammons. Yep. About 10 years ago. So, we've probably, over the course of the years, had well in excess of 100 kids go through the CNA program here. And it's given those kids, a lot of them, a great start in their careers, whether they become a health career professional or go into nursing or even another career.
Well, I have to say that I've taken the CNA class myself, and it's lifelong skills. It's skills you can use all your life.
Right.
Whether you are going to actually be a nurse or a CNA, they're wonderful. So super. It's nice to know that the school and Emmanuel are partnering together to give kids a good basic understanding of what's out there.
Yeah, it's been a great relationship, and we really appreciate everything that Emmanuel has done and continues to do for our students.
So School to Work is you over at the high school.
At the high school, yeah.
And Johanna said, we were just visiting a little bit before, I asked her, I said, what was kind of like one of the surprising things coming to work at coming to shadow? Because you call it shadowing, right?
Yep, job shadowing.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, I started out the first half of the semester working with Wendy Gordon, learning about nutrition and different dietary supplements, which was really interesting to see all the different ways that food changes like your diet and all that. So I really liked learning about that. And then I spent the second half of the semester working with Sandy Leah, learning about all the marketing and event planning here at Emmanuel. And
Did you know we were so busy?
No, that was one of the big surprises, was seeing how much marketing goes on at a nursing home, because you don't really think of that kind of thing happening.
Not at all.
I really liked hearing about that and learning and trying different things.
And one of the things that's coming up is, of course, we're having our charity benefit at the end of this month. So you have been involved with Sandy laying the groundwork and contacting people and what's all involved in putting on a big event like the charity benefit.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot about what she does. We actually went through a checklist the other day, and it is so much work and preparation for it, and calling businesses and mailing letters. We did a lot of folding, and we worked on that, going and picking up auction items from different businesses. And so,
Nice. And you've also had an opportunity to visit with some of the residents too, haven't you?
Yep, I've gotten to know quite a few of them, and it's really fun. Yeah, I really like getting to know the residents.
Well, Emmanuel is, like I say, a good resource. You said the maintenance people have had someone shadowing, our office the computer. You know, we haven't, 16 years ago, I think there was like one computer here.
Right,
And
yeah.
so that's been kind of one of the biggest changes I've seen in Emmanuel since I've been here is everybody has a computer now. So IT would be certainly a good area for someone to shadow. because
Sure.
we've
And
got lots of-
I think like Johanna said, you know, Emmanuel is such a large employer and a large part of our community now. It's good for the students even from, you know, just a sense to understand all the opportunities and all the different things that are available within
Yes.
this facility.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot more than just the nursing that goes on here. There's a lot of different occupations that are necessary to make this whole operation go and for this business to function. So, and that's the idea, part of the idea behind School to Work too,
Yes.
and the career exploration is so students start to understand more of the opportunities that are in
Get those
Detroit
little
Lakes.
light bulbs
Yeah.
going on,
Because, you know, even though they all say they're never going to come back to Detroit Lakes after they're done with their 2 or 4 or 8 years of school, you know, I think they find out down the road Detroit Lakes is a pretty good place to live. So
Very good place.
the more we can make them aware about what goes on here, you know, hopefully the better chance it is that after they do make their career choices, they come back, hopefully.
Get some
and-
education, get
yeah.
a little experience out there, see what
That's
the
right.
rest of the world looks like.
That's right, and come back and be a resident of Detroit Lakes again, hopefully a lot of them. yeah.
Right, right. What would you say to someone who's thinking about going into the School to Work program? What would you suggest?
I would tell them definitely to do it because I learned that I'm not necessarily going to be a dietetic nutritionist, but I learned a lot about nutrition, and it was really helpful so that I knew what I did and didn't want to do. And so it's really helpful just to learn skills for your life and what you want to do and what you want to go to college for, and kind of narrowing it down.
Very good, very good. Now this lasts a quarter or semester?
Semester.
A semester.
Yep.
And
One
then,
last semester.
so how do you connect with the teacher throughout that semester? How does that work?
We have meetings on Monday mornings where we talk about kind of what we did the last week and what we'll be learning about this week, and we have work-based learning logs that we fill out every week, and kind of just to remember what we've learned about each day and to focus on different real-life job experiences.
So you come every day?
Yep, I come every day over here to Emmanuel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
exciting.
cool. That is. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So the School to Work is you get credit for it then?
Yep.
And you learn something, of course, as we
Yep.
learn in all the
Right.
classes, of course. I, being a school teacher, know that. Of course, we always learn. But it's a good experience, and you're walking away with something valuable.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are you going to do? You're graduating this year?
I am graduating this year, and I'll be attending St. Cloud State University.
All right. Is this just for seniors?
No, it's for juniors and seniors. Typically, one of the stipulations of being in the program a lot of times is that they have the ability to drive to and from the
sure.
internship site wherever they're interning. And, you know, there's 2 parts of the internship, like Johanna said. Hopefully there's the work skills so they can learn about a specific occupation or I guess the occupation skills. And the other part that we hope they learn and pick up on are the work skills that are germane to any occupation. The SCAN skills, things like being a good communicator, you know, being punctual, having good attendance, all those skills that regardless of what job you're doing, they're important.
Yes.
And then they're evaluated at the middle of the quarter and at the end of the quarter on both of those skill sets.
Wonderful. So,
So-
you get input from like Wendy and Sandy too?
Yes,
Or-
the mentors do 2 evaluations per
Mentors,
quarter.
yeah.
And I ask that they sit down with the students and go through it with them. And I tell the students, you know, we don't expect you to be a polished professional employee at this stage of your life. And actually, the more maybe deficiencies we can point out, the more beneficial it'll be for you down the road, so you can become a better employee down the road.
It's looking good over here. It's looking good over here. So this is Johanna, and this is Vern, and they both talking about School to Work. I like what you said about the juniors and seniors, that they maybe would have to drive
Right.
to get to
Yep.
their place. But you get to
Walk
walk
here.
right over here.
Yep, right over.
Get a little exercise. Yeah.
Emmanuel is really nice and close to the high
It is.
school.
Yep.
And we love to watch the football practicing stuff going on in the fall. We kind of have a ringside seat over here too. Well, thank you for coming today and sharing this experience.
Thanks for having us.
And we hope that you've learned a little bit something about the school, about School to Work, and about how Emmanuel's a resource in the community. And we wish you a very good day.